Hi, I'm Melissa, your free range psychic. Today is July 31st, 2022, the last day of July. Amazing. The summer's just flown by. I thought I would do a reading on Ron DeSantis today, an update, because we're getting a lot of stuff from the media, or a lot of messages, I should say, or implications that Ron DeSantis is going to be the front runner for the president, and Rupert Murdoch is backing him, and he's the golden boy of the moment, and it's frightening to think about that. They're now also saying that Murdoch has dropped his support of Trump, and Trump is now not the golden boy anymore. So people are worried that DeSantis will be president, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. Well, I don't want to spoil this, so let me just get right into the reading. We're going to find out. These guys are from the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti, and some people have tried to find this deck and say they have a hard time finding it, but actually it's under the name of the Easy Tarot. It's a little confusing. So the Easy Tarot is a booklet, and these cards that are the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, so you'll easily be able to find them if you look for the Easy Tarot. Okay, sorry I didn't say that ages ago. I didn't even think about it because I've had these cards for such a long time. I get these cards psychically from my guides. They tell me why they chose these cards, and then I tell you, and then we have, as usual, an oracle card chosen by the guides, and then a musical interlude at the end. So let's get into this. Another one who gets this little emperor card, little dictator, empress upside down. That is representing DeSantis. And he thinks he is an emperor. He sees, oh my God, such potential for his future. He thinks he's the guy. Above, he's going to be, this is a Five of Swords. This is him being more Trump than Trump. He's going to take Trump to the next level, the Trumpism, I should say. And he's going to be the leader of this movement. In the place of the past, or recent past, is King of Wands reversed. So this is Ron DeSantis making all those terrible or signing all the terrible bills into legislation, like the Don't Say Gay bill, that it's okay to run over protesters. There's a myriad of really terrible, and I should say unconstitutional, bills that he has signed into action or into law. And he's going to continue doing it as long as he's governor, making Florida little by little, I like to call it little Russia, or a little empire onto itself, like having his own secret police, his own military. Below, this is the devil, so this is what inspires him. This is Putin, and just like Trump was working really closely with Putin, so is DeSantis. And also this is just dark energy, making evil manifest in the world. And he's driven by this. It's greed and ego and hatred for anything that's kind and good in the world, and a desire to destroy it. That's Ron DeSantis. In the future, card coming up for him, what do we see here? The Nine of Swords. So my guides show me a big scandal that's about to break, and this is going to leave Ron DeSantis terrified and worrying about his future. And inside, he's quaking in his boots here. He's terrified. Keeps him up at night. Whatever's coming. The clarifying card is this Knight of Swords. This is DeSantis on the attack, the aggressor, the MAGA or the neo-MAGA leader who is leading in the new fascism with his cohort, just like his cohorts stand for, Matt Gaetz, Marjorie Taylor Greene, so on and so forth. That's him. He's just like any of these other insurgents or insurrectionists, but he's acting it out as governor of Florida. In the future, my guides show me 10 of Swords for him, so his nightmare becomes a reality here. And I think this is showing him losing the race for governor, and then also losing his momentum. Not that he doesn't run for president in 2024, but he's going to run much diminished politically. Trump does not want to have to step out of the limelight and have this, what he considered a sycophant with much disdain, and had to keep an eye out for because he's so ambitious. He's not going to let this guy usurp his light. No way. So I wouldn't be surprised if Trump and his people were behind bringing this person down. Because even though Trump may or may not run for the 2024 election, he's certainly not going to let DeSantis be the guy, the leader. He's not going to let DeSantis take his place. No. That's not how a malignant narcissist plays, and that's not how Donald Trump plays. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here, what comes up. But they're going to bring something up, and they'll bring this guy down. That's what I think is going to happen. Okay, that's my reading on DeSantis. So I just wanted you not to have to worry so much. My guides told me everybody needs to calm down. This is a time of in between, heavy news stories where the media is now going to try to throw so many things at you to scare you, like inflation, this and that, and be worried, that Chinese rocket that just came down somewhere. They want people to be scared because they want viewers. They're going to try to be sensationalistic, even though right now there's nothing really big going on. There will be, obviously that's how our news cycle works. But when you find yourself being frightened whilst you're watching the news or listening to a podcast or something, and the feeling is that, oh my God, this is horrible, and maybe I better build a panic room. Just take a step back here and take a breath, because this is the fertile time for misinformation, for wagging the dog, for being messed around. These people know that half or more of the battle is to win public perception and infuse them with whatever narrative works for them that's going to be in their favor. And as we watch the news, even MSNBC, we can certainly see that this isn't in Biden's favor. This isn't in a Democratic majority favor in terms of what they want us to think, even though I'm telling you that the Democrats look great. A blue tsunami on its way here. And we have the Republicans to thank for that as much as anything, because of overturning Roe versus Wade and potentially gay marriage. And oh my God, they are their own worst enemies. They really are. They just don't have the impulse control or the long term thinking, to see that, oh, well, maybe if we just hold back on this, or we're a little less in their face about that, our agenda, what we want will happen over time. We can manipulate the public to that point, but they blow it up in their faces all the time. So we have them to thank for that. I am going to read our oracle card from the Whispers of Healing deck. This is by Angela Hartfield. The guides chose this card for us. Respect. Respect. During a healing process, it is vital to cultivate insightful awareness of your self-worth. Realizing you deserve praise and love makes you more able to give praise and love. Consider someone you respect greatly and reflect on why you feel that way. Do you have the same feelings about yourself? Can you love yourself unconditionally? Do you have a self-deprecating sense of humor? Do you laugh at your own expense? Do you take good care of yourself, including getting enough sleep, exercising, and eating well? Are you able to make decisions for yourself based on your needs and wants? When you are in a healing process, having your own outlook and developing your perspective can carry you a long way. Stand up for whatever it is you believe in. Also be respectful of other people's points of view that differ from your own. Respect is not something you acquire quickly or easily, but it will be an ongoing support, and your self-assurance will be unmistakable. Respect. Saying that, I am available for personal readings. I read on past lives, past, present, and future in this life. I love to introduce you to your guardian angels, and I am a medium. My information is below in the description box and at the end of the musical interlude that is coming up, if you want to stick around for that. You guys take care. I love you. You guys rock, and I will be with you next week, okay? Bye-bye.